guys, we're going to get a reading in and see what is going on between you and your person. And at the very end, I will pull some cards, the card to see what sign this is, and I will wait and pull it at the very end. Well, you will already know by the time that you see this. Alright, so we're going to have the masculine energy here, and we will have the feminine energy here. We'll find out what is going on in between you. What is coming up that you know about, or what is going on behind your back. And the outcome going forward. Alright. For the masculine energy. Confusion. Masculine is confused. Under the deck is gossip. I don't know how to say the actual word. Facade. Okay. Wisdom, he's confused, but he's wondering, you know, if everything was just fake. You know, if it was just like a figment of their imagination. The feminine is in the energy of release and renewal. The feminine feels like the death has already occurred and she's had to let it die and then be reborn again. She is trying to find balance. And she's finding this through enlightenment. Okay? Now, if you're the feminine energy, you can still be a man. It just is what energy you are currently in. It does not say anything bad about you if you are in the feminine energy at all. Alright, Spirit, show me the masculine. The masculine's looking to the past. And ancestor guides. Masculine is trying to find self-care. This masculine is trying to manifest union. But his limitation under the deck is fears. Fears and doubts, guys. Fears and doubts. That's what's holding this masculine back. Oh, look, masculine, you can't make it. You can't make this up. The masculine is in the mindset of fear, lacks, and doubts. And that's what's limiting him, okay? Now let's find out what's going on with the feminine. I'm thinking about ordering another one of these decks to make a feminine and masculine as well. Alright, show me the feminine, please, Spirit. Okay, so we've got the feminine's comfort zone fell in reverse, and clinging is in reverse. This person is trying to let go. Maybe this feminine was very clingy. Maybe this feminine loved this masculine more than she's ever loved anyone in her life. Your South Node is... Okay, your North Node is where you're supposed to end up, where you're walking on the right path. The South Node is the opposite. It's going the wrong way, kind of so to speak. So having the South Node in reverse, that means she's walking towards her true path. She's following her North Node, her North Star. She's listening to Spirit. She's in her masculine energy, though. Either that or she's thinking about the masculine, about the chemistry and the passion and how things changed and how it took a lot of courage to walk away. This feminine believes that there had to be transformation, that there was something wrong with this situation. This feminine believes within divine timing. She trusts that what is meant to be will be. But I'm not going to lie, she's kind of guarded because she's very vulnerable right now. She's trying to find her self-worth, and she's fighting her shadow side. There's a possibility that this masculine made her feel not as good as she should have. Let me pull real quick. How did the feminine make the masculine feel? Because we need to get both sides. Reflection, projection, contracts, careers, and commitments in reverse. She made the masculine feel she wanted to leave as well. I mean, he felt the chemistry too. He felt that she could have been. Okay, passion doesn't always just mean like lustful passion. It also means like when a feminine is in her masculine form, she's got a big mouth. All right, she will speak like a male. She will defend herself like a male. She will be the opposite of a feminine, nurturing, loving person because she's had to defend herself. Because she's had to be the one to protect herself. So that's how the masculine is feeling about the feminine, is that she's in her masculine and that maybe she wanted to leave too. So he's wondering if she wanted to leave the whole time and it was just a lie. Now I'm going to tell you guys this right now. If you're the masculine, 99.9999999% of the time, we don't want our masculine to leave when we are in our true feminine form. When we have to flip into the masculine energy, we feel like we are fighting alone. And then if we have to fight you on top of it, it becomes too much. We need you to be strong. We need you to be the rock when we are weak. When we start to become vulnerable, we need you to pick up the slack. A feminine has had to be so strong for so long and take care of everybody. What she looks for is for her masculine to be strong for her in her weakest times, because most of the time in the feminine's form, there's a reason why a divine feminine is a divine feminine. Divine feminines have had a hard life. You may not look at them and see that they've had a hard life. Like, their life may be like, look glamorous and whatever. But if you were to trace back what's happened to a feminine, if you actually know anything about her past, if you've taken the time to get to know her, I guarantee you will see a lot of pain and a lot of heartbreak and a lot of times that she had to take care of herself or her kids or something like that. There is a lot of pain that will send the feminine into the masculine. And our twin comes in to mirror to us that we are in a distorted energy. Like, we're the feminine, but we're in our masculine energy. We're technically distorted a little bit because we're meant to be in our feminine until we can fully balance out the two. Or till you guys both have the ability to be fully balanced in your specific energy. Until death tears us apart. Okay, so somebody... Oh, here we go. Someone here was having financial difficulties, but Spirit is coming through for whoever this is and offering them assistance, okay? There's going to be messages that come through. And I'm not going to tell you that they are going to be the greatest, but I think they will have you look through what actually happened and maybe be able to find some compassion for the other person. Because we always want to be able to see our side and their side. The Eight of Coins reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Cups. Can't tell if this was supposed to come out or not. Spirit, if it's supposed to come out, make it come all the way out. There we go, thanks. Oh. More that way, Spirit. We need the Empress to be upright. So, but I will tell you this, masculine fell out twice, and now we have the feminine, or the Empress. She's in reverse, but she's still the Empress. Okay, so this would be... The masculine is currently in the energy of not putting in the work, okay? The Eight of Coins is about putting in the work and reaping what you sow. Putting in the work to reap what you sow, you know, and if you didn't put in any work, then you're not going to reap anything from your work because you didn't do anything, you know, kind of like that deal. So that's why there was supposed to be coins there, but the little boy's looking at it like, where's the money? You know, so this is the upright. This is just, you know, not seeing rewards from what you've put in yet. Okay, so here we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this is Again, someone who is not 100% financially stable. Even though this feminine is in the energy of needing to release something and find balance, she's still depressed. You may not see it, you may not know it, but she is depressed. Whoever this feminine is, her spirit guide right now is a bird. I don't know what kind of bird, but it's a bird. Masculine here, the Knight of Cups is the Knight of wanting to come in and offer someone love. He's facing the left, so that means he's wanting to go back to somebody of the past, who he deems as his feminine, his empress, and offer her love again. Currently where we're sitting at together, we have the King of Pentacles. So we have a true pair, King and Queen of Pentacles. This is like the pre-Empress, energy. The Queen of Pentacles there. So, a watermelon. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, which is usually someone who is super all about work, doesn't want to focus on anything else but work. It's like work, 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 work. All I do is work, 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 work. But, and I think that's the energy that both of them are in. But they're trying to, what I'm seeing is they're trying to focus, both of them are trying to focus on work, when really what they want to do is go offer a small token of appreciation for the other. I'll give you one little coin. I mean, it may not be a lot. It's kind of like someone wants to put a little breadcrumb out there to see, if the trail gets followed, or, it's kind of like sticking your finger in a cage instead of sticking your whole hand in, because you're afraid that if you that if you stick your whole hand in, it might get bit off. So in other words, your masculine is a little bit afraid of you. What the heck? All right, let's see this overall energy. Now I'm going by moon signs. Queen of Cups reversed. Again, more sadness. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Someone is very, very insecure. They feel needy and codependent. They feel like they gave too much. They lacked focus. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. Oh my goodness. Please be some uprights. Okay, well, this one is good. Reverse. Okay, so the Ace of Cups talks about not having any love, feeling unloved, feeling disappointed, and then here with the Five of Wands, it's wanting to avoid all the fighting, though. It's like someone had so much pain, but they pushed it all down because they didn't want to fight. They focused on business. No action, no talking, stuck in the past, and then retreating after failure. Someone feels giving up. Spirit, what's the advice? Because obviously these two love each other still. Guys, you got two things to work on. Either you're going to have to spend some alone time, or you're going to have to figure out how to work as a team. For those of you who actually make it back together, you have to work with your partner to figure out how to work as a team. Someone cannot be lazy anymore. And the other person is not allowed to be a perfectionist. I don't know if somebody gambles or they take risky investments or say they sneak out of the relationship. That shit has to stop. Like, you guys have to be on the same page. You have to be responsible. Because if you don't, there will be no progress. You know, you guys will both underachieve everything that you were supposed to. You guys will you will miss this chance unless both of you are willing to change. And what does that come with? Unhappiness. It will come with lack of fulfillment. And disappointment. It has to start with the leader. King of Wands talks about a weak leader. This is kind of like the energy of somebody who says they want to be in control, who wants to be the man of the house, but then they won't actually lead and do the work that they're supposed to do. And with the Eight of Swords reversed here, we also have another energy who needs to release things, needs to surrender to the divine, and needs to release things from the past. And both of you need to stop either being emotionally manipulative or abusive or cold or moody or withdrawn or selfish or quit going into anxiety. You guys have got to knock that off. You've got to figure it out in yourself. Yeah, here you go. Tower reversed. That's when the tower falls. That cannot be rebuilt. Like, you cannot build on that same foundation again. You're going to have to go through the death and the rebirth of something. You know, you have to release the old and completely come back as new. Now, I'm not saying, you know, if this person just cheated on you, that you just instantly forgive and forget. No. What you do, and masculine, I'm going to tell you this right now, you have to understand this. If you have screwed up really bad, and say you cheated on your feminine, or feminine, if you cheated on your masculine, then you need to listen to this. You forgive, but you can't, or they can forgive, but you cannot expect them to forget. So if you start acting in the manner that will trigger the trauma that you caused from the past, you have to work on that. If you want this person, then you have to be willing to change the things that trigger them, that cause hurt, until they have the ability to fully let go. Because you hurt them and they may forgive you, but how long it takes for them to heal, that's only on them, and that is on you, just on how much work you're willing to put in to help them heal. If you want them to help them heal, then it would go quicker. But if they're just doing it all on themselves and trying to figure it out themselves, and you've left them alone, well, first of all, that's going to trigger a whole abandonment thing again. But you don't get to decide how long it takes somebody to heal. Someone, it may take one day to heal, and someone it may take 30 years to heal. But if you cause the damage, you have to be willing to deal with the consequences that came from your actions. You have to take full responsibility and accept the responsibility for it and help it heal, or you have to let it go completely. And then if you're on the other side, You may not have caused the hurt, but you are the only one responsible for healing it. And I know a lot of feminines, what they like to do is they like to avoid it for a little while so that they could process their emotions. I'm not gonna lie, that I do that when it's really bad. I will sink my head into other things so that I don't put full focus on it, because I know anytime I stop, I'm going to be thinking about it just for a couple days, so that the shock and the extreme pain simmers down a little bit. Otherwise, I would not be able to emotionally handle it. Let's see here. I got this new Oracle deck. It's called Raven's Wand Oracle. My nephew actually found it for me. He was out at a bookstore, a used bookstore, and he found this one. I was like, heck yeah. Queen of Hearts. There's snakes around this, guys. Songs of the Sea. Song of the Sea underneath the deck. But yeah, there's a snake. There's a snake in this energy. But it looks like, it kind of looks like it was her own heart. Like, it looks like she cut it out of her own heart. I don't know. Let's find out. Queen of Hearts. It's easy to see how the Queen of Hearts symbolizes self-sacrifice. From her womb comes new life. In the form of roses growing from her drops of blood, she gains wisdom from the lesson learned. As depicted by the serpent's steady gaze, we tend to think of self-sacrifice as dramatic and severe, yet paradoxical. We confront it most often in the humble acts of kindness that we offer others. My throat feels like it's going dry. Someone is not wanting to speak. Someone is not wanting me to speak. The Queen reminds you that for every sacrifice, your soul matures and you disengage further from the bonds of material possessions. Be glad to give your time or your wisdom. Both you and the recipient benefit in the end. This is kind of like spirits telling somebody, you know, it hurt, but I promise you it's going to be worth it for you, not just for them, but also for you. Aries moon. Wait, that's not right. Aquarius moon. Aquarius moon. Maybe Aries moon was meant to come out as well. So Aries moon, I'm going to go ahead and leave it up to you. But Aquarius was the one that was up top first. So Aquarius moon or Aries moon. So there's things that you may have to release and let go of. Feminine, and Spirit's wanting you to find balance. And masculine, you're needing to figure out if something is too good to be true. And, you know, anyways, that's what I have here for you guys. Until next time, hit that like, subscribe button, get notified of the next video, and I'll see you next time. Until then, as always, stay weird. Bye.